After 30 years of procrastination, this week I have successfully recorded and released my first song
Let's go.
ever. And then I asked myself, why have I been waiting so long, 30 years of my life, to do something which has always been in my head and that felt incredibly meaningful and amazing to do? That question sparked a heavy pondering session. I love those kind of sessions, and a deep inner journey in revealing to myself what creativity means to us, why do we want to create, and what do we want creativity to mean in our life. It's very important to give a why to our creativity. This is because sometimes, and obviously everybody has their own journey and everybody does what they have to do to uncover their potential and their creativity. Consistency looks different for each and every one of us. But sometimes we take a path, we share our creativity in a way which not only does not feel creatively fulfilling to us, but also leads us to resent creativity in a way. And that happens when you do things for external validation and you do things solely from a ego perspective, from a me perspective. Now, let me give you my example. The past 2 years I have been putting out a lot of videos, but I didn't really enjoy that because I was doing that from a place of scarcity, from a place of I have to get something, I have to have an outcome, I have to have a result, a tangible result of my creativity. And so I was putting on this persona, pretending to be someone that I'm not, like a business guru or a self-improvement guru. I have been through all those paths, right? And that led me to really resent creativity until I've realized the common thread that was below all that. It was that I wanted people to feel something. I wanted for people to have a few minutes or whatever that piece of art lasted, where they could go into this world where it was full of wanderings and it could stimulate thoughts and it could stimulate a change in people. I wanted people to feel something at a cellular level. And once I have uncovered that, I then took away all the, I don't want to say junk, because I don't resent that period of my creativity because that led me to where I am today. That's what I mean when you have to do what you have to do to uncover your path. But it made me realize that once you have the courage to step into your true why for creating, that's when you feel creatively fulfilled and you don't care anymore about the outcome. Now, obviously, there's always a part of yourself that wants to be seen. You don't need to completely reject your ego part of creativity. You don't need to completely reject your shadow. You need to integrate it. It's okay to wanting to be seen. But if you can integrate that with also wanting to tell stories or wanting people to feel something, whatever that true inner spark for your creativity is, now you feel creatively fulfilled because you have done your work just by releasing it out there. I've released a song this week which it doesn't even have more than 1,000 clicks, but I don't care because I feel so good about having released this song. This video might not get many views because it's not scripted, it's not how the growth gurus would say you should do a video, but it feels so good to me because this is what my inner creativity wants to create. So that's the path to creative fulfillment, which also leads me to the topic of not idealizing creativity. Your creation does not have to look a certain way to be creative. Sometimes, obviously, that comes also from overconsumption of content. We are exposed to people which are decades into their creativity, into their careers, in different fields, and then you look at your things which you have just started, and obviously you feel like it's not even worth to put out there. But remember that even your favorite artists, they have put in incredible amount of work. They have been losers at their craft, for I say losers for lack of a better word, but I know you can understand me, for years after being able to have art that impact in that way. So don't let your perfectionism stop you. Don't let the idealization of what your video should look like stop you from actually making a video, because you never know what comes out of taking consistent imperfect action. That's where true gold is, and you can't think your way through a creative endeavor. You can't think your way through a creative endeavor. You can only act your way through that. And as long as you live in a potential world, as long as you keep postponing your creativity and you live in a imaginary world where you wish you were doing songs, you wish you were making videos, as long as you do that, you are just suffering more and more and more, and you are creating this rhythm of procrastination that then leads to self-hatred, that then leads to a very dark place. So the best way is to just show up and just, it takes a lot of courage, but it's just to follow your inner guidance. What is your inner creativity telling you to do? Maybe it's to jump on a video like this and just talk without scripting, just set up a cool environment, get cozy and talk with people. Maybe that's what your creativity is telling you to do, and the more you follow the white rabbit, the more it gets magical. Your creativity is really a gift that it's waiting. The world is waiting for your creations. There's people out there who needs your creations, and by creating what truly matters to you, you're giving voice and you're validating a part of yourself which is screaming from inside to come out. So hopefully after this video, I hope that you can start really tapping into your true creativity and taking off some layers that are not meaningful to you, and that you understand that taking action, doing something is better than doing nothing, and that you don't have to live in a potential world. You can have your dream world created before your eyes if you just decide to step into your creativity, however that looks. There's always gonna be someone on the other side ready to get that. I hope you received the message. I'm Geo Universe. Peace.